All right, senorita.
Tommy, tomorrow.
Thank you, Lee, and welcome to Divine Cuisine. I'm glad you could join us today because we have two great soups that you want to try. First, we'll start off with a salmagundi. Then we'll prepare a wonderful pepper and cream cheese soup. So, as we begin, I'd like you to meet our ever-faithful music maker, Lee Emanuel. Hi, Lee. How you doing?
Great. How you doing today, Ron?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing excellent.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Back up a little bit. I heard you say some funny word.
Some funny word.
Yeah,
salmagundi.
Yes, salmagundi.
No, salmagundi.
What is that all about?
What is that all about? Salmagundi, that's a word. It means a hodgepodge. It can be anything. It can be animal, vegetable, mineral. It's just a hodgepodge of things. The definition of the word came from a French term, salmi, which just means leftover meats. And
Sell me?
salmi.
Sell me some leftover meat.
No. Salmi, not sell me, salmi. Anyway, then there was a dish that they used, made by a chef, I think in about the 1600s. It was called gondi. Okay? So they brought the two together, salmagundi, and eventually it was just reduced to salmagundi. So that's what we have now. To make our salmagundi, salmis, what we need to do is we need to put in here a little bit of butter in our pan, get that melting. And to that, we're going to do a medium dice on some carrots, celery, and onions. In the professional cooking world, that's called a mirepoix. The mirepoix. Just carrots, celery, and onions. Whenever you refer to carrots, celery, and onions, you mean mirepoix. Once we get our butter melted, we'll saute those up, our mirepoix. This soup today, the salmagundi that we're making, is a type of seafood one. We're going to add some salmon and some fish stock to it.
I love seafood.
Season it.
Yes, I love that seafood. I see food and I eat it.
I knew that was coming. Give you an open door and you'll take it. Okay, sounds like our butter's almost ready. Sizzling away. We'll put our vegetables in here and let them saute up. Once they're sauteed, we'll also put in here some potatoes. Now you can use, like I said, anything, but we're going to put some red potatoes. You could use Yukon Golds. You could even use purple potatoes. Have you ever seen a purple potato? It's dark meat, dark purple color.
Yes.
And then when you cook it up, it goes light. It goes light. Okay, to that, we'll let that saute. Add our potatoes. We've soaked them in water so they don't go brown. This will take about 15 minutes to really get ready. At that time, we'll be adding some flour just to thicken it up, make ourselves a little bit of a roux, and from that, we'll add the rest of our ingredients. How's that look? That look good?
That looks great.
Yeah, nice and colorful, that is.
It's going to be better when
Celery,
I have it
the carrots, the potatoes, makes a nice colorful soup. We'll finish up our salmagundi when we return. Welcome back to Divine Cuisine. I'm Chef Kay, and if you're just joining us, we're preparing a salmagundi soup. What we've been doing is we've been sauteing up our mirepoix along with some red potatoes. We're adding a little bit of flour in here. Give it some, making a bit of a roux. Now to this, we also need to add our seasonings. I'm going to put in here some curry powder. That's going to give it wonderful flavor. A little touch of oregano, about 2 teaspoons. Same for thyme. We'll just put that all in there. It's okay. How do you do thyme on that guitar, Lee? What if it's a grandfather clock? Okay, a little bit of pepper. We won't put any salt just yet. We want to taste it at the end to see if it needs salt, because we're adding to this some fish fond or fish stock. That, stir that up.
Oh, I see you got
And more.
Uh-oh.
Put in here 3 cups, and we may add a little more later, depending how thick we've made it. Bring that to a boil. Also,
Orange snapper.
that's salmon, Lee.
Well, orange salmon.
You could put snapper in here. It's salmagundi. It means anything. You could put whatever you want in here. Let's do this. This is salmon. We're gonna some nice big pieces into it. Just let that simmer. And in it'll go. Now this will all take about 15 minutes to come to a boil and then to simmer. And once it's done, it will be absolutely excellent. Stir it up. How's that look?
That looks great.
This makes a great lunch. Some nice fresh bread or bruschetta will go nice with this.
Bruschetta.
Okay. Keep that stirring, simmering. Now, do you know what the word soup means?
What did the word soup mean?
It means to seethe or to boil. So that's obviously what this is going to do.
I thought it meant to eat.
And while we were reviewing the seething and the boiling, I was wondering what can we say about this? You know, sometimes though, what happens with people and their attitudes, they begin to seize and boil and bubble up within, right? And God doesn't want you to do that. We can miss out from the blessings of God when we get caught up in anger and things like that. If you read Psalms 37, it starts out, fret not. And people think that means to worry. Actually, that means, that particular verse says, don't get angry. Don't get angry. Then it gives you the keys, what to do in the middle of a situation. You're already there. You're in that situation. That circumstance is on you. It gives you 4 keys. It says, trust in the Lord, rest in the Lord, delight yourself in the Lord, and commit your way to the Lord. When you do those 4 things, there's no bubbling up. There's no having to get worried. God is in control. God is a good God. He's on your side. And He'll make sure that everything works out for you. Now when we come back, we'll prepare our second sensational soup, pepper and cream cheese. We may let Lee taste a little. Stay with us. Hi, welcome back to Divine Cuisine. Let's get started on our second soup, the pepper and cream cheese soup. First thing we have to do is get our butter melting. So we're going to saute some vegetables again for this one. Our pan's a little hot. Turn that up. And what we prepared for this is some